Mr. DJ back on the fantasy playlist, but number 14, holding from number 14, they came up with some brilliant records. The Scissor Sisters. Does anybody remember or ever heard of the Scissor Sisters here in America? They never had a hit here in America except on the dance charts, but they've been popular in England. A five-piece band doing a song called Filthy Gorgeous on my fantasy playlist, July 25th, 2005 at number 14. It's from their debut album called Scissor Sisters. First song I heard by Scissor Sisters was their version of Pink Floyd's Comfortably Numb, a radically different remixed version. It was a hit in England back in the fall of 2003. It went to number 10 over in Britain. And Take Your Mama Out was another fantastic record back in the spring and summer of 2004 by Scissor Sisters. They are a mix. This is an eclectic mix of pop, rock, disco, and their music is informed by burlesque, glam rock, drag queens. This is the creative wellspring from whence they came, and they just, in return, they just spewed out some fantastic dance music. One of their best records, I Don't Feel Like Dancing. This is getting into the fall of 2006. This was a number one hit in England. It went to number one in Austria, Australia, Sweden, Norway. Big European hit. I highly recommend, again, to the American audience, because they never took off here in America except on the dance charts. Were not played on the FM radio stations here in the States. I Don't Feel Like Dancing. I highly recommend that. That is one of the best retro disco 1970s record I've ever heard. 1970s retro record I've ever heard. Or let me rephrase it, 1970s retro disco record I've ever heard. But let's go back now to Filthy Gorgeous, the Scissor Sisters at number 14 on my fantasy playlist.